Yeah.
What is up, everybody? Big week in the Big Brother house. It's the Eavesdropping Houseguests podcast. Back. That's Matt. And I'm Jesse.
Good.
Let's go.
Oh, I don't have my headphones in.
Restart. Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Eavesdropping Houseguests podcast. Episode 10.
Wow.
This is Matt, and I'm Jesse.
That's good.
Big week, Matt.
Yeah, big week for Big Brother.
Big week for Big Brother. I feel like we're really entering the stage where it's like
Prime time.
every season I forget how good it gets when it gets down to this point.
Yeah.
I mean, like the whole game is just so good. And then like this is really Big Brother.
Yeah.
Where like everybody's talking trash about everybody and it's just bad.
Would you consider this the witching hour of Big Brother? Where wins become losses, losses become wins?
Dude, I mean where did the blue going at Corey even begin now? It's like everybody says it was somebody else. Like, yeah, it's crazy. And this was foreshadowed when America literally lied to everybody's face in the house.
Yeah.
Like, Felicia, you came to us. Yeah. Like, we should have known that these types of lies and deceit were going to be pouring in. Yeah.
No, it's crazy because like now everybody's like opinion about somebody like means something because this is the jury house now. This is like Cam is the first member of the jury house.
Mm-hmm.
What a run he had though.
He did.
Can we talk about ourselves first before we talk about Cam's legendary performance?
Good call. The people don't care about Cam. They care about what you've been up to this past week.
Meanwhile, people are about to skip through what I'm about to say. But no, this past week has been busy. Hosted a game show on Tuesday. I spoke at a fundraiser on Tuesday. I did silent reporting on Wednesday at the soccer game, and then I just did color commentary for a women's soccer game today. So doing a whole lot of speaking this past week, and now recorded a podcast. So the speaking never ends. My vocal cords must be so tired of me. They wake up every day and they're like, oh God, I got to do work for Matt again. So sorry, vocal cords, but here we are. It's been a fun week. I'm going skydiving on Tuesday. So excited about that.
Yeah. Just slid that one in right now. Well, I feel like we talked about it this last episode, maybe. We might have talked about it, but so that's actually not that shocking.
Yeah. My mom is very like nervous about it.
You know what actually is? Yeah, I can imagine. Are you nervous at all?
I haven't really thought about it too much yet. Like I haven't thought about the feeling of being in the plane 15,000 feet in the air and like jumping out. Like I haven't thought about that yet.
Yeah. The idea. Yeah, like that's really, but it's sick.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
How about you? What goes on with you and your life?
Nothing much, really. I feel like I've just had a pretty good day. It's been a busy day at work. There's been the war. Don't we get so sad on this podcast, but like there's just been the war across the country. So like, of course, that's kind of like my story this week at work. But at home at the apartment, we were really thinking about getting a dog. And by we, me. Just
Yeah.
And so like my contemplation here, because I feel like we haven't discussed on the pod my contemplation here.
Yeah.
It's get a dog, and probably my mental health and sanity shoots through the roof. Con, financial stability down. I work a lot, so it's like that's not always fair for a new dog. Now there are ways of getting around that, like 100%. If I get a dog, that would be the end of the day. It's just money. I don't make believe it or not, the Eavesdropping Houseguests podcast does not make enough money for me to afford a dog and go on vacation. It doesn't work like that.
What do you mean? This doesn't pay six figures at least?
No, guys, please comment below, like, share. Get me a dog.
Yeah,
If this
comment.
video gets 1,000 views, I'll get a dog.
That would be sick.
Imagine.
We have to clip that and then put it on social.
Okay, yeah.
We have
Speaking
to
of,
make a
Matt's
social.
gonna create an Instagram right after he's done putting us on Spotify. So I appreciate all you YouTube listeners. Continue to
cook me
watch
like
us
that.
week in and week out.
Yeah, so that's the thing that's holding me back from not making Spotify yet. Was like then people can't see us.
That's true. True.
We make so many good facial expressions.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Cam got evicted.
Dude, our guys are in trouble.
I know. They're catching on to the Minutemen.
Like it, I sometimes, like, we don't have enough time in our day to film after every single episode, but I really wish we could have filmed after Sunday or Wednesday's episode, Sunday's episode majority, where it was like Matt and Jag look like they are in the driver's seat, and Jag looks like the smartest guy on earth. And they're like, oh, yeah, let's get Cam out. Like, you're going to backdoor Cam, use Bowie Jane to make it happen. Like, genius.
Yeah.
And then yesterday's episode or Thursday's episode happens and really solidifies that nobody trusts anybody in the house. And now for something, Cameron really went to bat against Jag and Matt. And I don't like that, but I guess I understand it.
Now we'll talk more about that, but just real quick, do you think Cameron, like, theoretically, Jag versus what's another rant? Jag versus Cirie in final two. Does Cam vote for Jag because Jag was the one that made that plan, or do you think he has bad blood against him and is like, I'm gonna go with Cirie? Because he said that, like, if you're gonna take me out, do it to my face. Like, don't like tiptoe around it. Like, tell me that I'm gonna go. Like, do you think he would be the one to?
It's tough with really anybody in this game. Now, if you're going to tell me Jag and Bowie Jane just straight up, but that's tough because Cam kind of has a relationship with Bowie Jane, so maybe he's like that. Like Cirie, if Cirie makes it to the finals, I would make a very good case that she could win this game. You know,
really?
If she is in the finals and Matt decides to take her to the finals, you know, Cirie had just as much of a game to get Matt halfway as Matt might have been to get her to the final. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, granted, she doesn't win a competition, and
she hasn't. I feel like she's just been floating.
She ran this house for the majority of what we've watched.
Yes,
literally, and she is the reason that Jag is in the house, like, to the point where literally every single move went through. This is going to be a crazy episode. We are going to be all over the place. I can tell that. We haven't even got into the Cameron eviction really, and we're talking about three.
So floating isn't the right word to use, but like,
I get what you're saying.
She's done a great job and like has deserved to make it this far. But like, she had Jared and Izzy and Felicia like in front of her, and then like now I don't know. I like, if she's gonna make it to the end, it's not gonna be because she's winning comps and dominating the house. It's because somebody takes her there.
Yeah, and then like there was no reason that Cirie doesn't go home on Bowie Jane's, HOH.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Felicia you can make the argument for, but like there was no reason that Bowie Jane sent home Cameron over Cirie. Cirie, I think that I understand what you're saying. Like, at this point, it doesn't have a really good outlook for Cirie. Like, you can't assume that she's going to win too many HOHs.
Yeah.
You can't assume, but like, everybody's going crazy in this house, and Cirie looks like she's going to be a very pivotal person to have on your side. And so I don't want you to discredit what could happen in these next few weeks.
Yeah.
Like this week, Bowie Jane won probably the biggest HOH that she could have put up to this point, where everybody was going to her and stuff. Cirie just has to win one lucky HOH. Like, dude, if she, let's say, doesn't go home this week, wins an HOH the next week, you
Yeah.
know, and now has like herself with like a final 2 and stuff.
Yeah.
Make a case like she lost all the people she was aligned
That's
with.
true. That's
I
true.
really don't want to go so deep into both like Cirie right
No, no,
now.
you're making a good point.
She,
Yeah, I
she
agree.
lost everybody she was with and still managed to like not go home the next week
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And it also goes to show like I think the Matt and Cirie relationship and how crazy I thought it was at the beginning opens my eyes to how much I don't understand with Big Brother now
Yeah.
that it's now, because like Cirie and Matt have benefited that astronomically
Yeah.
that happened. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, do I think that she deserves it over Matt? Like, I want to say no, but
It's fair. No, because if she gets to the final 2, then like you said, like to be able to lose all of your allies and then still able to make it that far, it also balances each other out because she lost all of her allies and now people don't look at as her as like this big threat anymore because she's got no one in the house.
yeah, but that's always the case,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
it's why like we give a lot of props to Cameron for sticking
Yeah.
around. It's like everybody was like, "You're the number one guy in the house."
Nice.
And
Way to bring it back. Way to bring it back.
yeah. But he did go home this week,
And
and
you lost fantasy points.
I did. But I don't like how Cameron like held it against Jag and Matt the way he did.
Yeah.
Just because like he has to understand that he's just upset. Like he's very upset about it. And okay, but like I love
It's just
Cameron might be the best Big Brother like player in this house this year. Like he might be like the most entertaining, the most fun, the best too. He just got a bad draw at the beginning of the year, having to be a pawn. Like he immediately was in the handful, immediately had red, won a million competitions, had a HOH like reigns where they were the most entertaining HOH.
Yeah.
Stinks to see him go, but he definitely wasn't good for my boy Jag at all.
Yeah. It definitely sucks to see him go. He was a lot of fun to watch. Like there's the one moment that I love to talk about when people kept going upstairs and downstairs and like and he was like, I'm just watching it like a lighthouse watching boats go by. I felt like that was like a really like cool moment. It's sad to see him go, but like now it like him leaving really opens the door to like our boys to like be the biggest threat in the house now. And like Cameron didn't do us any favors by literally telling everyone like, yeah, Matt and Jag are running the house. Like, so it's
the
tough.
only thing I would say in defense of that is that luckily Felicia and Nicole both said stuff and they weren't necessarily the most truthful stuff. So, then it's like, okay, Cameron, we get it. Like, walk out of the house. The joke now that Corey gets called out at the end of every speech and whatnot. And
that's funny.
Like, so if you're Matt, do you vote out Cameron this week or do you vote out? Who do you push to get Cameron out?
Corey?
No, if you're Matt.
Yeah, wait, if you're Matt, you push to get Cameron out?
Yeah, because Matt and Jag push to get Cameron out.
Yeah.
Are you doing that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's tough because at one hand, like you want to get him out now before everybody's always playing and in all the comps. So like this is like one of the last few opportunities that you can backdoor him and like he can't do anything about it. But on the other hand, like Cameron was an ally for them. Like Cameron is always like, you could say a lot of things about Cameron, but one of the things is he's been loyal since day one. Like when he has an alliance or he has someone, like he's going to be loyal to that person till the end. And Matt and Jags went behind his back and like it's tough.
Who do you think Cameron was the closest to in the house?
I want to say Bowie, but obviously like
then I don't know if he was the most loyal person in the game because if he's going to be closest with Bowie and then go up to Matt and Jag and be like, hey, I think Bowie's working with Corey.
Yeah.
instead of going up to Bowie Jane and asking her. Like,
Yeah. But
was
like, I
he
don't,
right though? Was he
he could
right?
have also been closest with Matt and Jag because of the fugitives.
Yeah. And if that was your answer, then I wouldn't have said what I said. Like, but I
Yeah.
like if Bowie is
No,
his
it's true.
like he's like it is tough because it's like you hear jury, you got to get out the biggest guy threat in the house. But I think they really overestimate how much people think of Corey. Like while everybody thinks of Corey as like this lying, deceitful person,
Yeah.
be scared, like necessarily like scared of Corey, like they are of you and Matt. Like Cameron
Yeah.
is a different beast in this house where like
Yeah.
they probably should have kept him around just because they could beat him in a competition. Like if they couldn't, you got to get him out as fast as you can. But
Yeah.
they're the guys where it's like they should have kept him around just because now they have to win an HOH.
And they have a great chance to. Who's gonna beat them? Like depending on what the comp is, obviously. Like if it's a luck based thing, then obviously they can't really control it. But Matt and Jag are the two guys that have won the most things now that are left in the house. And it's
Yeah.
like, and they didn't play in last week's HOH. So it's like
Mhm.
they're in a really good position here.
Yeah.
But if they don't win it, are they a lock to be the two on the block? Like if Corey wins it, is Matt and Jag on? Or is he put up blue and like somebody?
It's crazy to me how like Blue and Corey like don't just hate each other. Like they what makes sense is like Blue wants to get Corey out and Corey wants to get Blue out. But
Yeah.
everybody talks in the house and it's just like now Blue's like, dude, who told me that I wanted to get Corey out? Or like Corey's like, who told me that? Like, did Matt tell me that I want to get like
Yeah.
out? And like there's just like all these rumors going around now that like I don't know like how
Yeah.
how much like Blue seems like she would nominate Corey in America pretty
Yeah.
quickly. Um, it's tough because what Matt really needed to do was somehow salvage his relationship with Cirie a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think Cirie is just going to always hold it against him because it's his son. But
Yeah.
I don't think to answer your question that they're out of the question for anybody
Yeah.
could totally put him up.
Yeah.
I think I'd be the scary, like it would be the scariest if Felicia wins.
Yeah.
I think she would definitely put up Matt and Jag. And
Yeah.
kudos to Bowie for standing up for Felicia. Like everybody, like just because they're not a physical threat
Yeah.
does not mean that these people are not just
Armed threats. Yeah.
like Felicia being able to come down from the block time and time again. Like
It doesn't make sense.
Jag used the veto on Felicia this week. How does that make sense? Felicia's just like sick game player. She is.
Yeah. No, yeah. I agree. And like she's been underestimated since day one. And has been on the block several times, has won HOH. Like she's playing a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's not an immediate threat right now for anyone. I don't think anyone. I don't think about it for a second. I don't know if anybody wins HOH and puts her up.
So if Matt and Jag win HOH, they probably put her up.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I think a lot of people would put Felicia up just because she's a pawn. She's an easy pawn for anyone.
Yeah, that's true. But nobody's gonna put her up with the intent of we need to get Felicia home.
I think though people wouldn't be opposed to if Felicia goes home, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like nobody who wants to get Matt and Jag out are gonna nominate Matt and Jag and then have them both veto. So somebody else, other people are gonna have to get picked. It'll be interesting to see how Felicia, Blue, and Cirie, are able to work. You got Jag, Bowie, Matt, and then Corey in America. Like
yeah.
So,
it's a really interesting house right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like obviously you have the duos with Matt and Jag and Corey in America. Like where does Bowie and Blue and then Cirie and Felicia like match.
And that's how
Makes it to the house.
Cirie can make it really dangerous. Like Jag has spoke about a really good plan that involved like Cirie, like Felicia, like a bunch of people in his like final five that seemed really easy. And it's like all Cirie has to do is go down to the final three and bring Blue with her.
Yeah.
Put herself some money, you know?
Yeah.
You don't want to be too careful of not having like have too many floaters. Somebody's gonna win. I mean, it is a sick house though for Matt and Jag. At the end of the day, like
they have a golden opportunity right now. They need to win this HOH.
Yeah, they definitely need to win HOH, solidify relationships.
Yeah.
But
I'm so curious if they'll put up Corey in America. Or not, I don't think they would put up both, but like if they put up Corey.
No, you would have to put both up.
Yeah.
Because then America would use the veto on Corey, you know.
True. Yeah.
And like it's not like they're a threat, you know.
Yeah. So interesting. What'd you think of
I would put up Corey in America if I'm them.
You would?
Yeah. I think you lose the majority. You become you put yourself in a really tough spot, but like you only make it easier. Like if somehow Matt or Jag win an HOH and send Corey home, that becomes a really easy house.
Yeah. It's such a double-edged sword because it's like on one hand, like you take out Corey, but now like everyone is coming at you. So it's like
I want them to be able to throw it, but they can't throw this week.
No, yeah. And they have such a strong duo that they could just take turns winning HOH for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. What do you think of the power veto? And Zingbot.
Otev.
Yeah, it was so sexy and
right.
Back. My original misplay of the week.
Let's go with Zingbot with the roasts.
Yeah,
good stuff. What was your misplay?
My original misplay was the love Zingbot. Like I was when it came into the house and it was like, you smart house guest, and I was like, what? Yeah. I was so pissed, but it made up for it with Otev.
I was like embarrassed. Like I was like, John can't be watching this. Like he's gonna think so lame.
I know. But then Otev cooked. Misplay of the week has to be Corey, and he didn't even do anything. He just got cooked, bro.
Oh my god!
The whole song dedicated to him. Oh my goodness!
Crazy.
That was rough.
That was rough. But then he gets a kiss. He gets a kiss from America to end it. So it's worth it.
Damn him.
But yeah, that was rough. What were some? I wrote down a few.
The stringy mustache was one I remembered.
Cameron was cooked for what did they say about Cameron?
He was an effing tool.
Yeah.
and then everyone proceeds to go to the diary room and say, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Mikol, not even
there. Rough.
Not even there and gets it.
Yeah. Felicia's one about the wrinkles.
Yeah. Which I don't honestly like. Felicia looks really good for her age.
Yeah.
So exactly. I need you to do better. Blue was rough.
Yeah.
It was like the only thing, like I thought they were
outfit
about her game, but yeah, they were like clothes.
I thought the Cirie one was really rough about not being able to do well on an island or something. Like,
yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah, no.
The Bowie Jane being compared to a shark.
Yeah. That I didn't, it's funny like how they nail it on the head for some of them, and then some it's just like, okay, we really missed out here. Like in the past seasons, I felt like this was really good compared to past seasons.
Yeah.
Like Zingbot's been going downhill a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I need everything to be at the level of Corey. Like that was so good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be funny.
It's
What
the
do you
first
think
time.
Zingbot will say about you when you're
That
on
I'm
there?
just so handsome. No, I think that the first time I saw Zingbot, actually, it wasn't Zingbot. It was what's the one woman? Like she's a comedian with red hair. Red. I'm literally gonna look up red hair comedian woman. Oh, there we go. She's right here. Kathy Griffin.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. You look her up, you'll know who she is. But yeah, she was on BB16 and did Zingbot instead of him.
Okay.
But yeah, so Zingbot was cool. Otev was cool. The
I love
America,
that comp.
yeah, it's always fire.
Oh, I do know who she
It
is.
was actually really cool this year, like to really see a lot of like problems happen with people getting wrong stuff, like Cirie, and then
Yeah.
America dropped her thing.
That was bad.
That if Corey didn't get cooked, that could have been a misplay that we luckily
Yeah.
America didn't really like have to win.
Those were the two contenders for misplay of the week. But the reason I didn't give it to America was because it ended up working out in her favor.
Yeah.
Like she didn't have to she didn't even
Really
win it at all.
Yeah, yeah. No one's gonna look back and be like, "Wow, you really lost it there." With
Yeah.
that.
Like if she was on the block or like she was the target and she went up and dropped it and that was the reason she lost, then it's like, yeah, easy misplay.
Bowie Jane. Oh, Bowie Jane constantly hiding to us the fact that she's a lawyer will never not be funny every time
Yeah.
she does it.
Yeah. It's do you think when she tells the house guests, what do you think they'll think about that?
Yeah. Julie's like, guys, we have a secret in the house. Someone's been lying about their occupation. I can't believe how perfect it was for Bowie Jane to win that HOH and have so many people coming to her.
And just telling all the tea.
We really didn't actually dig into the Bowie Jane running, like how she ran her HOH.
Oh, yeah.
She won the most perfect HOH at
Yeah.
the most perfect time for her game with the most perfect people in the house. She had a duo of Matt and Jag by her side. She had Cameron, who would literally never go after her ever once. You had Cirie and Felicia, who she was at a point where she could literally be like,
Had
I don't
beef
even
with.
care about you guys. Like I literally hate you and I'm going to put you on. And she still fucked it up. She fucked this week up.
Yeah.
She should not have Cameron going home on his week. Now, I get what Jag said to her and whatnot, but like,
yeah, I just can't believe that. Like, and that's something that happens so often is that somebody can just go up to somebody and say, "Hey, this person said this about you."
That's what I'm thinking, right?
What
Like,
did she ever go to Cameron and say, "Did you say these things?"
Yeah, or like just think to herself and be like, I literally did everything with Cameron this year. So that would be wild. Like, and also like, who do you think you are? Like Bowie Jane to be like, I don't know, to think that like I guess Cameron was worried of her though. Like the problem is that Cameron was actually like, why are you? Because at the end of the day, she probably should have put up Corey in America.
Yeah. No,
she should have put up Corey. Dude, if she sent Corey, I was thinking that's what it was. Okay, if she sent home Corey this week, she is in the running for a chance at Big Brother, winning Big Brother.
You don't think she is?
At this point in the game right now, not even.
She took out Cameron.
She didn't do anything for that. Anybody who says otherwise is lying to themselves. No. She is not the reason Cameron went home.
Okay.
Like, you think that this was a good week for her?
No. No. She took out one of her biggest allies.
Yeah. Like, do you credit her with getting Cameron out?
No, it's Matt and Jack.
Yeah. And even like Corey and America, like I would give it to them to like for also chalking up, or like Cirie and Felicia. If Cirie and Felicia wanted to be like, hey, we also had this plan and we told you guys to talk to him, it's like I would credit almost anybody else in the house other than Bowie Jane. Just because they know how much Bowie Jane didn't want to do that move.
Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah, I agree.
And if she got a Corey out and told everybody in the house, I'm solidifying myself with Cameron, Matt, and Jag, while also, being able to rock with, understand Corey, maybe Cirie and Felicia. Like, her mindset was smart. Like, I wanted to laugh because she said, we're really gonna go crazy with, like, I'm really gonna, if I'm gonna make the big moves this week, like, I'll do it. I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Then she put up Felicia and Cirie. And my instant reaction was like, wow, that's super lame.
Yeah.
Could have got, like, there's people in this house. But those were really smart nominations for her.
Yeah.
If she got, those are the people going against her. You know what I mean? Like, we can act like Cirie would be an easy person for her to get out, but like, she did the right move for herself. You know, she put herself in a terrible spot right now, I think. I mean, at the end of the day, she's Bowie Jane, so nobody's going after her. So
yeah, that's true. What do you think has been the best head of household week this season?
Probably when Cam got to pie everyone.
Yeah.
Right. And
but
then
do you think that was best, like, game wise? It seems like everybody's just making mistakes as head of household.
Yeah, right.
Like, this entire season. I think maybe I was gonna say Corey getting Jared out on that quick week, but
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly wouldn't even think twice. That was a massive move for him.
Yeah.
And honestly, that might be like his biggest move.
Yeah.
To this point.
It definitely is. Maybe Kissing America would be a bigger move.
Wow, that's actually, Corey's HOH might be the best HOH, which is also not shocking that Corey had a great stage. He probably should.
Yeah.
But it's easy. We can't give him the winning HOH and getting out who you want on a double eviction is easy because you don't have to deal with a whole week of people whispering. So we can't say him. We have to think.
Riley on Heisman, or Riley on
or Heisman getting out Riley.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because that directly led to
it was literally home. Like the domino effect of everything.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Who was like a sick HOH?
Has Jag won HOH yet?
No.
Matt hasn't. Yikes. Whole bunch of bad HOHs.
Yeah, wait, what?
Cameron and Jared and Cameron.
Maybe Cameron, like one of his the problem with saying any of his HOHs were like that good is that no matter who he got out, the next week they were going to be he was going to be a target again.
Yeah.
He probably
maybe Bowie Jane.
Wait, who got Izzy out?
Cameron.
Yeah, that was definitely the best one.
Yeah.
That was the best one because he couldn't have done anything else, and he probably bought himself into jury with that move.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's crazy. Like, we're at the point where you can kind of make an argument for every player to win Big Brother in that, like, how they can do it the rest of the way. You know, like when you have 10 people left, they're not really like visioning how they do it. Like, I don't know, Blue and HOH puts up Matt and Jack, or Corey in America. If Blue puts up Corey in America, she won't. Now, if she won HOH, she would, but she won't win HOH.
Yeah,
is what I mean.
Yeah. Well, who would America put up? Blue and Cirie? Blue and Felicia?
Blue and Felicia.
Yeah.
Blue and Felicia, but like, should they put up Corey, Matt and Jack?
It's just every week, it's just like, do you take the shot?
The second you do that, your man Corey's the number one threat.
Yeah.
If you can get to a point where it's like, you're also a better option than the people that are available too, in final two.
Yeah.
Like Corey going to final three with like, let's say Matt is not a bad move because somebody might pick Corey over Matt.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's thinking that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I feel like
Our
we
rankings.
said everything, right?
Yeah. So the score right now in fantasy.
Okay, yep. To
I
remind you, I have Cameron, Jag, America, and Bowie Jane.
yeah.
And Cameron went home unanimously with 6 votes.
Yeah. So -3 points for you.
So -3, but I was able to win my veto
Let's
with
go.
Jag.
Jag. Yeah.
So he got me 2 points. So I'm at -1.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's
And
go.
I have 0.
Dang, I didn't really think Cameron was gonna go home so quickly.
Yeah. I don't think anybody.
It wasn't crazy that he went home.
Yeah.
But you just were like, I don't know if Matt and Jag made the best move. It's fun that it was that they did it. Like,
Yeah.
I do the same thing with them as them, but our friend Anton, we were talking about Big Brother, he said it, and it really, like, it is a good point. America wins HOH this week, and they go home, and they get put up on the block or something like that. It's instantly a terrible move.
Yeah. Terrible move. Yeah.
But
that's just what we've seen every week. It's like
yeah,
an HOH, you make the move, or like you're the reason somebody goes home, and if you don't win next week, then you're done. You're toast. So like,
and Jag was talking so good with the diary room. He was really hyping me up. I don't know. They could put in the work. All they have to do is win an HOH this week. All they got to do is win an
let's
HOH.
go. Come on, Minutemen.
And it's going to be a sick week.
Yeah.
A sick week.
Also, did you see everybody hyping up Jag's outfit?
Yeah.
I was on that train last week.
Yeah.
And
you literally said that exact same thing.
I pointed out that he matches the turban with his fits.
When I was watching that, maybe I just freaked out a little bit too much, but the realization of how, like, I was watching it and I was like, wait, where did I hear that? Matt said that. Yeah. Dude, he does. It was literally like his best episode. It was, I literally have like one of my bullet points. It was I guess this is a Jag episode. Let's go.
Nice.
Jag, why he wants to keep Corey around was really smart because like he thinks people will go after Corey, but it's a little overrated of Corey. All right. Power rankings coming in at number 8. The furthest chance of winning this game, Blue. Need a lot to happen, Blue, and I don't think you're gonna do anything. You might go to the final like 4, and then people in the jury are gonna be like, you know what? I'll vote for Blue if she makes it there. Like because they're all mad at everybody. Number 7, we got Corey. There's no way Corey makes it to the finals. There's no way. Cirie has a better chance of making it to the finals than Corey.
Okay.
Because we're at the point where like Matt and Jag would rather be in the final 3 with Cirie than Corey.
Yeah. But would okay, yeah.
What?
No, I was gonna say, but would Cirie rather be in the final 3 with Matt and Jag or Corey?
Yeah, but then
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was about to
say. Yeah, no. So
no, yeah, I agree. I
up to this point, honestly, I think they've been playing a pretty even game.
Yeah.
Game.
And people are going to be going after Cirie more, or going after Corey before they'll go after Cirie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can argue Cirie has more numbers too.
Yeah,
it's like she got Blue and Felicia.
Yeah.
Then at number 5, I got Bowie Jane. would have liked her to make a different move this week, but you did win an HOH, and you do have a lot of people on your side now. If she can win 2 more comps, she becomes a tough person in this house.
Yeah.
But now that we're done with that, these are the top 4, and these top 4 probably have a case to win, like the best chance to probably win.
Yeah.
4 is Felicia. Felicia, I don't think would have to win a single competition. If she makes it to the end, I would be very like, I am such a big fan of competitions. You gotta win competitions. You gotta at least win something to create your own narrative and how it goes. Felicia has lasted. It was kind of like Taylor last year, where it's like you last so many times. You're playing you don't need to win a competition because you talk your way off the block no matter who it is next to you.
Yeah.
Dude, she lasted. Like she got Jag to get her off the block.
Yeah.
That's a competition. That's winning. Like I see that as like just as much as her winning a veto, getting even better. Like she got Jag to use on her.
Yeah. Why win comps when you can just get someone to win comps for you?
And you don't then got to get any like theoretical blood on your hand. You don't get any like you can make the argument.
True.
But at 3, we got Jag. Jag seems like he's probably gonna go home if he's not careful. People think of him as a pretty big threat. I think he
the mastermind, the brains.
I think he's becoming the biggest threat in the house.
Yeah. No, he is.
And that's scary. The good thing is that he's got a lot of people that are on his side, and not for nothing, his duo could go home, instead of him. I think Jag goes first, but he does have the leverage. It's not like if Matt's on the block next to him, it's not like, oh wow, Jag's the right guy to get out,
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Number 2, we got America. America's got to win a competition where I'm going to look so dumb for having her. But she
hasn't won a comp yet, right? Like, I don't
know. But I
single one.
Her winning an HOH, doing something, and then let's say she's in final 3. Let me get some names here. Felicia, Corey, and she cuts Corey off and goes to the final 2 with Felicia. The winning list, the Felicia who has won no competitions, and America who has won no competitions.
Felicia won one.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think America, nobody's going after America right now.
Yeah.
And, the only problem with me putting her here is that I don't think she wins this game.
Yeah.
But I think she gets to the finals probably quicker than anybody else. Or she has a better chance of the finals than anybody else, I think, in this house.
That's fair.
Number 1, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
now everybody go back to episode 1 and about midway through, who do I say is going to win it all? That's right. Yeah.
I think I had, let's see, the original power rankings
10 weeks ago.
So bad.
Let's go. You had Matt down there, and I was like, bro.
Yeah, I had Matt in the bottom 5.
Yeah.
In the bottom 5 in the first week was Matt, Corey, and Bowie Jane.
Wow. Fraudulent rankings.
Yeah. So, no, Matt. Nothing needs to be said other than the fact that he's probably the best. He's probably should be the biggest target in the house, but he's not looked at.
I was really like almost in tears. Not almost in tears, but like I was really sad when it was like when people were whispering and then like he like stormed out. Like I felt so bad for him. I was like, damn, like because like you don't think about it like really like throughout an episode, throughout like your day in general, like in life. Like this is like a good like life lesson. It's like because you don't really notice when people are deaf. Like it's not like they walk around with a sign or something, but like Matt has gone through this house and like you really haven't like noticed like that he hasn't had to face or like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought this up because I wanted to talk about this, that it's so good to finally get an understanding of what Matt's been going through this. I feel like for the first few episodes we kept being like, so what can Matt hear and what can and it makes sense.
Like,
And
was he at a disadvantage when they were in the scary verse, when the entire competition was being able to hear where to go to where the safe spots were?
yeah, and you're just with so many people all the time, like you're gonna be emotional, and you totally get it.
Yeah.
Totally get it. And I did, yeah, I felt bad. But he it was good. You're right. Like it was good to see,
Yeah.
like America standpoint.
It's good to increase the awareness.
Oh, 100, yeah, totally. Alrighty. On that note, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Alrighty. So about probably 45 minutes ago, we were like, this could be a short one, and we ended up going for like 3 hours. So
10 episodes in the books.
dude, imagine if we just like filmed the entire Zoom where we talk about football for 2 hours
That
first.
would be crazy.
Um,
We should next time.
dude, it's kind of crazy how sick Big Brother is like this year. Like, we were talking
Yeah.
about how bad football is, and whatnot, but
Yeah.
the guy you want to win is atop Jesse Lipson's power rank.
Wow. Yeah. You're right.
Nonstop excitement. And honestly, I think we get some very fun jury clips being Cameron is the first one there.
Yeah.
We can get some fun times.
Yeah.
I can't wait for 4 people to be in there.
Yeah. My fantasy teams stink, but at least my favorite house guest is killing it right now.
All that matters. All right.
Happy 10 episode anniversary.
Wow, we 10 episodes. That's a big deal.
Who would have thought?
I should have got you something. My bad.
Yeah, next time.
Okay.
For 100.
Okay. Oh.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Peace out. Make sure to follow us.
Yeah, and comment when we tell you to comment. Yeah, subscribe,
And
like
so I can get a dog. Remember,
yeah. Oh, thousand. No, you said 1,000 views.
1,000 views. Okay, 1,000
views,
and I will get a dog. And yeah, we'll
cool
update that on the next diary room. So
all right,
let's go.
Love one another.